Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are jumping headfirst into the wild, revolutionary world of AI video generation. This is where your imagination is pretty much the only budget you're going to need. We're going to look at how this tech is completely changing the game for, well, pretty much everyone.
I mean, really, think about that. And no, this is not some far-off sci-fi dream anymore. It's the real deal, the core promise of a technology that's turning anybody with an idea into a filmmaker. It's fundamentally rewiring how we create and even think about content.
Okay, so let's get right into it. How on earth did we get here? What is this stuff, really? And why does it feel like it just exploded out of nowhere? Let's break down the basics of this massive creative tech boom.
It really all boils down to one thing: our massive appetite for video. We're consuming more of it than ever before. And the crazy pace of platforms like TikTok and Reels means there's this endless demand for new, fast content. It's basically the perfect storm for AI video generators to step in and thrive.
So what are we really talking about here? At its core, it's about turning your words directly into moving images. You type out a description, a scene, a story, a feeling, and the AI just brings it to life. No cameras, no actors, no struggling with complicated editing software. All you need is an idea. And the best part? It is ridiculously easy to get started. Most of these tools have a super simple process. You write what you want, you maybe pick a visual style, you click generate, and that's it. Within minutes, you have a video ready to share. The barrier to entry has just been completely obliterated. But how does a computer actually do that? How does it go from plain text to a moving picture? Well, it's not magic, but it is incredibly clever. It really comes down to two key pieces of technology working together perfectly. Think of it like a two-person film crew. First, you've got natural language processing, or NLP. This part is like the script reader. It takes your prompt and figures out, okay, who are the characters? What are they doing? What's the mood here? Then the neural network, which is kind of a digital brain, steps in. It's your director, your camera operator, and your special effects team all in one, using everything it's learned from millions of videos to actually create the visuals. All right, now for the part you've probably been waiting for. The field is getting really crowded, but right now, there are three names you hear over and over: OpenAI Sora, Runway, and Pika. And let me tell you, each one has its own unique personality. And this isn't about finding the one best tool, right? It's about finding the right tool for your project. Are you trying to create something that looks unbelievably real, or do you need to be in the director's chair with total control over every little detail? Or maybe you just need something fast, fun, and eye-catching for social media. And this table just lays it all out so clearly. You can see right away these aren't just copies of each other. Pika is built for speed and social media, Runways for the filmmakers and marketers who want that cinematic control, and then there's Sora, which is just pushing the absolute limits of realism in longer-form stories. They each have a totally different vision for what AI video should be. So, to really put these tools through their paces, a lot of creators use a standard prompt, something just like this one. We'll call it the coffee shop test. It's perfect because it's got everything: a person, tricky lighting, subtle movements like sipping coffee, and a detailed background. It's a great way to see what each model is made of. So when Sora takes a crack at this, the result is, honestly, it's spooky realistic. Sora is obsessed with getting the physics right. The way steam actually curls up from a hot latte, the way the sunset reflects perfectly in the window. It's trying to create a flawless simulation of our world. Runway, though, takes a different approach. It's less about creating that perfect simulation and more about giving you, the creator, the power. Its big strength is keeping the woman looking like the same person from shot to shot and letting you go in and tweak things like the camera movement. It's all about artistic control. And then you've got Pika. Pika is all about speed and fun. Its version of that coffee shop, it's probably done in less time than it takes to actually order a coffee. It might not be as photorealistic, but it's charming, and it has these cool features that let you easily add fun effects. It's built for speed, accessibility, and just making cool stuff fast. Okay, so the tech is cool, the demos are amazing, but what does this mean in the real world? How are people actually using this stuff today? And maybe more importantly, what are the big red flags we need to be watching out for? Now this might actually surprise you. You'd think it's all for TikToks and movies, right? But look at that. A massive chunk is being used in the business world. Companies are using this to whip up training videos, sales pitches, and onboarding content way faster and cheaper than ever before. The bottom line here is that this technology just completely flips the script on how video gets made.
A project that used to take a whole team, weeks, and a huge budget can now be prototyped in minutes, and you can instantly create versions for dozens of different languages. It's a true game changer.
But, and this is a huge but, all of this power comes with some serious strings attached. The ability to create convincing deepfakes and spread misinformation is a massive ethical problem we have to deal with. And even on a technical level, it's not perfect. You still get those weird glitches or that uncanny valley feeling where something just looks wrong.
So where are we headed? I mean, if you think things have moved fast already, buckle up. The pace of improvement here is just staggering.
Just think about this for a second. Go back to 2023. That's not long ago. AI video meant these bizarre 3-second clips where faces would melt. Now, in 2025, we're getting minute-long cinematic scenes. The future is pointing towards even longer videos, being able to edit them on the fly, and even having the AI generate the perfect soundtrack to go with them.
Which brings us to this final, and I think really profound question. As these tools get so good that they're basically invisible, they'll handle the how of making a video perfectly. But what about the what's and the why? The story, the vision, the heart of it all. Where does that come from? It's a question that puts human creativity right back in the spotlight, smack in the middle of this whole new revolution.